Hello, welcome to the video. What about a visit to Belville Community Garden Trust in Greenock? Join me, David, as we visit the Belville Community Garden Trust. Well, hello, John. Welcome. Well, we're here at the garden. Tell us all about Belville Street Community Garden.
Belville Community Garden was created 10 years ago and it's on the site of the high flats, 6 high flats. 2 ladies from the community got together and arranged funding from the National Lottery, and they worked hard to get volunteers and prevent this area becoming turned into a dump, basically.
Yeah, it's a fair size. It's great to see what you've
okay,
got.
so a lot of work
transformed it
in the community, young kids from out with mainstream school, people with mental health, people with disability, and various other people who just volunteer for 1 or 2 days and then they disappear. But their contribution to this area is invaluable.
And how long have you been here? Have you been here from the beginning?
I've been here just 9 years.
Right.
I was in the print trade for 40 years.
You were what, sorry?
The print trade. And I worked voluntary at first. And then they offered me a 3-day job. So after doing all that time in the print trade, I thought, not a bad idea. So it was a nice time in my life, and I've been here ever since. So
You've been well used to colour.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. Fighting for various fundings is probably the hardest part.
Yeah.
You know, and all the different community groups in Inverclyde, unfortunately, are fighting for the same pot of money. So in my opinion, I think it would be really nice if everybody got together in some capacity to actually get the benefit for the whole area.
Yeah, it's great to have outdoor spaces and green access to green spaces. Not everybody has a garden.
I think that's the most important thing. We have red property that runs parallel with the gardens in Belville Street, and I think they're a big percentage of people from there actually work here. They'll come in and spend some time, and it's because they don't have any garden space. Green space is very important now, particularly for children as well. You'll get them outside.
And apart from the time, do they contribute money? Is there a membership fee, for example?
We have 26 raised beds at the top in the top garden, and we charge £50 a year. If you can pay the amount, if not, it's just given. You know, so we're encouraging people where you've got the money or where you've not. Basically, we try and that's a fee it was set, but it's not on stone. No. Some people will give you £100.
Right.
Yeah.
Other people will give you £10, and then some people don't need to pay at all. So that's the way we like to keep it if we can. We've got other people who's donating.
Yeah.
Donations is a big thing. People will donate, just come in the office and donate certain amount. It may only be £20, £30, £200.
So like an allotment style, yeah.
That's it. That's the whole idea, is to get people growing. The New Scots was a big part pre-COVID, and we started the cycling for the kids and the adults. That was a big success, actually. Yeah, and it's still going yet.
Yeah. Now, does the local businesses get involved? Do they help you out in any way?
Yeah, we've had various. I'm one of these guys that tells people not to throw anything out. Just phone me and I'll throw it if we can't use it. So because wood is very expensive, so I've got various companies who'll phone and donate wood and various tools and paints. B&Q are very good. Sarkin, the window people. Who else would be? A few double glazed, few B&M. I've not really, you know, we have a relationship for preventing food going to landfill. So that's all the supermarkets. And that's been started for about 7 years now. So that's been a big success. and it helps people in the community because it's very difficult for young couples now to actually survive, and shopping's one of the biggest bills we've all got.
Now, you talked about recycling. I presume you've got more than one compost heap.
We've got several compost heaps, and we encourage people to eggshells and various tea bags and various things from the house, and it's just an education thing as well for everybody that's involved.
That's better to have your own compost.
Yeah, we have your own compost and we create that. Plus we work with the council, and we can take some compost from the council area.
At Ladyburn.
Yeah.
And what side have you gone?
So throughout the garden, what kind of things do you grow? Is it mainly veg, or do you have plants for pollinators?
Yeah, one of the ladies, Anne, is probably the best person to speak to there. She is employed as a gardener.
Okay.
So we've got various groups that come. We started Soup na Blair on a Friday.
Oh yeah.
And that was very slow to take off. And we had about 15 people coming initially, and then we had about 60 at one point. Wow. So it grew really. We're a sort of victim of our own success there, you know, which was good. And then COVID came along, and it sort of presented different problems from different people, because people actually lost confidence coming out, and you don't realise it until you start, you know, delivering food parcels to other people, and it's a big problem. It's still a problem yet. It's not away yet.
Were you able to continue your work during COVID to keep the?
Well, we were financed by the council, so we could do it.
Yeah.
They gave us a large sum of money, and we basically fed the community as much as we could. A lot of people couldn't get out. A lot of people don't have MD. They don't have family and friends. So it was a big hard-working period for us. But we kept going anyway, and most people, for all different members of society, who were sort of stopped working, they actually volunteered here. So they delivered a lot of the food. We had a fridge freezer in every, most of the nurseries and schools, and it was sort of take the stigma away for a food bank. It was preventing food going to landfill, and the children were on board there, and they were brilliant. But again, it takes funding to keep that going.
Yeah.
And it didn't really sort of continue after COVID, which is unfortunate. So hopefully maybe in the future we can do that.
And are you able to look for funding for that kind of project?
Oh, you're always, we can look at it. It's one of the areas we can probably receive it. But again, other people are doing it as well now, which is good. That's not a criticism. That's just, as long as people are doing it, it means it's still been actually done.
And how far away do they come to volunteer? Do they come from, you know, Weems Bay or
Weems Bay, Kilmacombe, Blackfield, Port Glasgow, you name it, all over. And the word passes about, and they come for a wee period. Maybe they're in between jobs. People will come, which is really good, you know. And so you see people for a wee period, and they always come back to visit.
It helps folk get into
so
work.
It's a great
well.
place for the community. It really is. You know, it's got to be here, really. You know, for the community, because it doesn't matter if I'm here or not. There's a lot of people here and contributing, and it'll continue.
I've seen yesterday here how much the whole community garden helps nature. The amount of bees I've seen here yesterday as well, and that's brilliant.
Well, this is it. You know, the green space is very important.
Yeah.
You know, for kids. Again, we had the nurseries visiting, regularly before COVID, but after that, we can it sort of was slow to take off again. So we're sort of working on that type of thing just now. We're trying to encourage people to come back. People with disability. We built a Bank of Scotland gave us funding, and we built disability beds at the bottom there, and it's actually situated. Sizes were all built for wheelchair use. So we've got a few people now visiting, and it's took a wee bit of time to get people back. You know.
It looks as if you're required, John.
Okay,
absolutely. I think I'll need to go because I'm getting a nod.
Well, thanks again for speaking
problem.
to us on the video, John.
Okay, thanks.
Well, hello, Anne. We're here in the veg section of the garden, vegetable section. What veg do we have?
Ah, right. Well, over here we have our early potatoes, which are just coming nicely into flower.
Look at the flowers on the potato. I've never seen that before.
Yes,
That's
most varieties of potato will flower, not
yeah,
all.
yeah.
Sunflower white, sunflower pink, and sunflower purple.
You usually see them getting growing in a bag. That's a bit different
Yes,
for being
growing in the
a
open ground, you
raised.
get a better crop. They are
Yeah.
usually happier and healthier.
Has it been a good season for growing so far?
I don't know until I dig them up.
Right, so you'll find out then.
And we'll have a community day where we dig them up and share them out in August.
Right, right.
And this sad little collection here is garlic, and it's just about going
I
over
love
and
garlic.
getting ready to be harvested. So we're waiting for the leaves to go a little more yellow, and then we'll pull them up and hang them up in the polycrib to dry.
They are bulbs in a sense.
Yes, they are bulbs, the same family as onions and chives, and they seem to have done quite well. But again, until I pull them up, I won't actually know.
Now, they're all in raised beds. Why is that?
Well, Belville is mainly on the spoil heap of the flats that were here, so we are not 100% sure on the ground under here. So we're growing in raised beds in compost, so we don't risk any contamination from heavy metals.
And behind you there with
These
cabbage, no?
no, these will be calabrese, heading broccoli.
Oh, right.
There's lettuce here, and at the other end was the last of our spring cabbage. We've actually taken most of them out, but they were started early under cloches so that we could get the best harvest from here. And behind that is mange two peas, the early pod peas where you eat the entire pod. And they're just about setting now.
And everything's doing pretty well. I don't see much being eaten by the slugs or what have you. So
that's one
doing good.
advantage of raised beds. We can manage slugs. We can't manage much about caterpillars.
No.
But by starting them very early and getting them big, we actually managed to avoid the worst of the damage. The butterflies will start flying shortly, and any later planted plants you'll risk losing more of your green.
At what stage do you decide, look, that's not going to be edible? Does it go an odd colour or just get limp or what happens?
Usually because we've already eaten it.
Nothing wasted long enough.
If you come along here, you'll see where we have been harvesting them, and there is merely a stump left.
Oh yeah.
And those are some outside leaves we've pulled off. We've eaten all the hearts out. So yes.
Will you remove that stump for a new season?
Yes, when the rest of that bed is cleared, we will then remove all the stumps and grow. It is possible to grow a new head from a stump, but it's time consuming and it doesn't give you the best results.
So what did they start off as? Seeds or plantlets?
Yeah, seeds. We grew seeds in the polycrib. We planted those last October. They were in the polycrib over winter, and then we had cloches on here to keep them protected from the frost.
And what about wind? It's a really high up exposed area.
It is an exposed site, yes. It is one of the problems.
Just had a camera over there, you can see the river there. So
over the top of the peas.
Yeah.
And we try not to waste garden. We intercrop and constantly churn over. We can do that because the beds are raised beds and we can constantly top up the compost so we're not worrying about soil depletion.
Do you use any, like tomato feed or anything of that nature in them?
We use blood and bone meal.
Blood and bone meal.
And we use liquid blood and bone on the tomato plants. We don't use strictly artificial formulas. So, and occasionally we'll have to use lime because we're using compost, and you do need to add lime to compost to bring the pH of the soil to the correct level.
Now, we spoke to John earlier and said, how many compost heaps have you got? I don't know if you knew the answer to that.
We have 3 active heaps which are constantly working, and we have 3 storage bays. So when John cuts the grass, he'll put it in one bay. When we have other waste, will go in a different bay, and then we have a collection of mulch and twigs which go in the 3rd bay, and then we build our compost bins on the lasagna system where you have separate levels and you just keep filling your bin up. If you go back up there now, you'll discover the bin has just been topped up with green waste, so it's
Right.
all green grass on the top.
And what about things like cardboard? You hear about people putting in,
Mm.
you know, cardboard
Layer of
layers and
cardboard,
so forth.
We have to be careful that you do not use too much commercial cardboard because it is treated with things and some inks are not compatible. We do, however, compost shredded paper,
Right.
and that adds the fibre to the compost bin.
When you say shredded paper, there can't be that many folk now buying
No,
newspapers.
no. That's true, yeah.
No, it's mainly shredded office waste.
Right.
Mm.
So newspapers again are usually printed with inks
That you
which
don't wish.
you don't really want in your
Yeah.
bin.
Now, how often do volunteers come in to assist you here?
We have 2 garden club sessions, one on a Wednesday afternoon, as you can see, where they're over there currently weeding the strawberry beds, and one on a Thursday morning. And then I do extra hours during the week to prep so that there's always an activity for garden volunteers to do.
And that's your decision what they do when they get you.
Well, the garden's decision.
Nature's decision.
Nature's decision, yeah, decides. Did you want to go and take a look over there? Would that be
I
okay,
don't
do
know
you
if
think?
the,
Or
if
would
the
you...
volunteers would need to
Um,
fill in a wee form, David,
yeah,
for
yeah.
all of them. I
3
don't
of the
know.
volunteers are quite happy to talk to you,
Okay.
and we can fill in the form in the office.
Okay.
No bother.
But not all of the volunteers
No
wish
bother,
to be on camera.
No,
Okay.
that's right.
Right.
Now,
Yeah.
what's your next task in terms of these beds? Leave them for a wee while yet?
The next task for these beds will be harvesting the garlic in a week or so's time. We're also, if you want to come round
Oh,
this
yeah,
side,
yeah, okay.
we have a nice run of what's called cut and come again vegetables. These are varieties of lettuce and rocket, and we just cut those and harvest those either for personal use, or we have a meal on Fridays which vegetables are used in. And we also have rather an overgrowth
Oh, yeah.
of radishes.
Radishes.
We used the radish seeds to mark sowing lines because we had a lot of seed that was considerably out of date, and we wanted to mark where things were so we knew that if the radishes came up, that everything should be germinated. And quite honestly, nothing else has germinated apart from radishes. So if anybody wants a radish.
Yes.
And what are those here? Is this part of the radish?
No, these are a terrible weed called
Terrible weed.
horsetail or mare's tail in some parts of the country.
Ah.
It has very long, very thin, spindly black roots. It is extremely hard to get rid of, and it is the bane of this garden. It comes up, it has extremely long roots, so this is coming up from underneath
Underneath the plant, I'll just
the
show.
ground,
Yeah,
underneath
the
here.
bed.
So it's coming all the way up there. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
All we can do is constantly remove it and hope eventually we will weaken it enough that it'll go away.
And you wouldn't use anything on that? You don't do weed killers?
We don't do weed killers, and certainly not in food beds.
No.
We don't use anything here apart from hard work.
And this, between these 2 beds, it looks like a nice walk-through pergola or something. But it's
Yeah.
a bit
As you
more
can
than
see
that.
in the corner there, that's the beans just starting to come up. So we have French beans one side and runner beans the other. Hopefully they will climb up the netting. The beans will then hang down on the inside, making it easy for us to pick.
Mm-hmm.
Because the one problem with putting a big netting up on top of a bed and someone's got to climb up on top of the bed to pick the beans, it gets difficult.
And will you guide them to initially, or continue to guide them as they grow through the net?
They'll just climb.
Yeah.
That's what
That's
beans
they
do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Without any interference.
Yeah.
Good. Anything else you'd like to tell us about this area? This area is the garden, Belville Garden. It's not belonging to any of the volunteers, is it?
No,
Individual?
this is the community garden. Things, as I said about the potatoes, they will be harvested communally, and we'll either use them in the meal on Friday, or they'll be distributed between the volunteers.
Right.
Yeah.
And you get seed from the potatoes? Is this seed potatoes a part and parcel of a harvest, or is this something that you've got to get from another source?
We will be buying seed potatoes. It is possible to grow potatoes from supermarket leftovers, but you run the risk of bringing disease into your gardens.
Right.
I'd rather use certified seed potatoes and keep these clean than have the risk of nematode contamination in the garden.
It sounds to me as if the seed potato is like a queen bee or something
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that. You know? And it's
Yeah.
got to be special.
Yes, I say, because it's so easy to transfer disease from place to place.
But you can't, these don't become seed potatoes given time, do they?
Oh, yes, they will regrow. If we don't harvest them, or if we miss a few in that bed,
Right.
they will just grow the next year. But the problem being that once the ground has got things, the contaminants in, the diseases in, or the nematodes in,
Right.
it gets worse and worse, and we end up growing a lot of potatoes but not being able to eat them.
Right. Oh. How would you know whether you could eat a potato or not? Will it be green or something?
It'll be full of holes and
Oh,
mouldy
right.
bits and
Right,
black
right.
lumps.
Mouldy as well, probably.
Black
Yeah,
lump.
yeah. The black
Yes.
lumps. Yeah.
So we want nice, smooth skin, clean skin potatoes for the best eating.
Mm-hmm.
I know we're talking about potatoes all the time, but is there a variety of potatoes that Scotland doesn't like?
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know about that. Potatoes grow very well in Scotland. We've got the cool, damp climate that it likes. Here we're growing short season potatoes or early potatoes so that we can free that piece of growing up to grow something else in. Growing main crop potatoes would take such a lot of our garden. It's not interesting enough. This is a nice crop of gooseberries this year on the bushes. Fruit gardens are in the middle of being moved at the moment. We're having a fruit cage built, but as the birds don't tend to affect gooseberry crops, we probably will not be moving the gooseberries.
And the humans affect gooseberry crops.
No, people do not tend to steal gooseberries. They are not that popular a fruit.
An acquired taste.
Yes. I shall be turning most of this crop into jam.
Oh, yeah, jam, yeah.
Jam, which will be available at the fete we're having later in the year in August.
How many jars do you think you'll get out of this? And
I do not know.
no.
I'll wait till I've picked it.
Right.
But it looks quite a good crop this year.
Oh, good.
You use
good.
a lot of sugar in that, will you?
No, it's still 50-50.
Yes.
Good.
Excellent.
Good. Well, thank you for
Okay.
the moment.
Yep. Thank you. Well, hello, Michelle. We've got some lovely herbs here.
Yes, absolutely. This is our sage
Sage.
behind us, and you can see there's loads of wee bees
Oh,
on
fantastic.
all the flowers
Look
at
at
the
that.
moment. They're absolutely stunning.
I'll just get a
Some-
wee close up of
Yeah.
these bees.
There's
I
a
love
wee-
seeing bees.
I love bees as well. The wee ones with the white bum, they're bumblebees.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What
Then
are the
you-
golden colour ones? Are
the
these?
golden colour ones, that could be a solitary bee, a honey bee. No, what's the name of it? It begins with a C. A cardinal.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Are there too many species
There's
to know?
There's
Yeah.
lots, yeah. But this is absolutely attracting all the bees in. That's
Isn't
great
it?
to see. I love that.
That's why I love volunteering at Belville so much.
Yeah,
Belville
yeah.
Community Gardens, because I've been here 9 years now,
Mm-hmm.
and I've seen the changes over the years.
Absolutely.
And at one point the bees were on a big decline,
Oh, yeah.
but this year they're really coming back, and it's
Mhm,
lovely.
mhm.
Behind you,
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's like a swarm of swallows. Or
and it's
something.
and it's wonderful. It's absolutely wonderful.
I know they were saying there was a shortage of bees, but there's a shortage of butterflies, and
There
I
is.
put a buddleia
Mhm.
tree in my garden
Yep.
last season, and you should have seen the amount of butterflies
have
on that.
loads?
That was absolutely swarmed
Oh.
with butterflies.
Actually, this year we've been very we haven't had a lot of butterflies.
No,
It's been
no.
the
Early in the
orange
season.
tip.
That's right. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
been orange tips, male and female. Otherwise, no, I
I
haven't
think it was
seen.
late July. I seen last year. There was
Yeah,
lots
yeah.
of butterflies.
Although I was up the hills at the back of Largs
Mhm.
last week, and they've got loads.
Oh wow,
So-
excellent.
They're doing well up there.
And how did you start? How did you find out about the garden?
It was via Scottish Association for Mental Health brought me.
Sam H.
Sam H.
Sam H. Yes.
Brought me here 9 years ago because I was isolated and I didn't go out the house. And they started me off by meeting me outside my door and taking me a wee bit at a time, small baby steps. and now 9 years later I'm the meter and greeter and I can't shut up.
Yep. Yeah.
I've got an awful lot, and I'm really, really proud of us.
Yeah.
I won't ask you exactly where you come from, but is it quite near?
I live near here, but I'm
Right.
from Clydebank
Oh,
originally.
right. Okay, we'll not hold that against you.
No, that's fine. I'm a bankie. And Belville actually got the Queen's Award,
Oh
the
yeah.
Volunteers Queen's Award,
Right.
a couple of years back because of the help we did with COVID, during
Right,
COVID,
Yeah.
and help people, keeping people
Keep
in
them
food.
fed and
Yeah, and just listening to them. I was actually on the phones, and it was just so that somebody could hear somebody that was living on their own and just hear what they were going through, just listening to people, which I've learnt through coming to the gardens as well. The way my mind works, I've got general anxiety disorder, and my mind races ahead, but the gardens have helped me to really slow down, slow my mind down, and that's why I love it so much.
Now, you pointed this out to David a
Yep.
second or two ago. What do you use that for?
Sage is for cooking.
Cooking. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
You put in your soup. Yeah. Is that right?
You can
Or-
lamb, anything,
Oh, yeah, yeah,
sage.
yeah.
I just love,
Is there an aromatic smell to it?
absolutely. What you want to do is just rub that,
Mm-hmm.
smell it off your fingers.
Oh yeah.
I like it because it can be used as
Oh,
we all were
fantastic.
herbs, yeah. All our
It is
herbs are
brilliant.
great for mental health as well because they give you sensory.
Mhm.
You know, you touch them, smell them, feel them,
You
see what
couldn't
they're
eat
like.
that just off of the stalk, though, could
I
you?
wouldn't.
No. No.
I wouldn't. I would with the mint. This is our lovely rosemary.
Oh wow, Rosemary, look at that.
No.
Excellent.
If you give that
That's doing really well.
crush and a rub,
Yeah.
crush it up so that you.
Crush it up. Yep. Yep. You do it as well, will it? On camera. There we go.
Not quite
Brilliant.
as powerful as that, maybe. I don't
No,
know.
Okay.
it's nice. That is good. I can smell that. Yeah.
Yeah. That's curry.
Oh, curry. Yeah, I've had one of
Curry?
those before. Curry
Yes.
plant. Yeah. Yeah. It
This is
smells
a
like
curry
curry.
plant.
Had one of those. Bees love those as well, don't
Yeah,
they?
if you want to smell.
There we go. Oh my, that is curry, isn't
Yeah.
it? Isn't it?
I did have one in my garden for a while. Yeah. Nice, strong.
It's lovely, isn't
Curry.
it?
They grow quite high, so they do, don't
Yeah, bushy.
they? Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We've
Nice
got,
wee cornflower there as well. I love cornflower.
Yeah, I
know
love
bees love
cornflower.
cornflowers.
they're such a gorgeous colour.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, beautiful.
And who tends this area? Is this part of your?
Yeah, garden club.
Yeah.
Garden club. What we do as well is we take rosemary and we dry it,
Right.
and we hand it out to the public
Mhm.
as well, to the community.
Yeah.
So they can have dried herbs for free.
Right. So that would be able to be used then in cooking.
Oh, 100%.
Yep.
So the sage can get used in cooking as well.
Sure. But
And-
would that be dried?
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
Just naturally dried or kiln dried? Or
I'm
how
not
does it work?
100% sure because I'm not good in the kitchen. I stay away from the kitchen. I'll grow you herbs and I'll give them to you and you
And
can cook
do
them.
what you like.
Yeah, you can do what you
And
like
maybe
with
even
them.
bring you back a hot pot.
That's the one. That's the very one. I'm luckily I've got a husband that's a very good cook. So that's us. This is thyme over here.
Oh yeah.
Any parsley to go along with the wee
Oh, look at that. Look at nice.
No, but if you rub that,
See a wee
That's-
tiny wasp there. What is that? Oh,
It's away.
flying away.
it could have been a wee solitary bee as
Yeah,
well. You
yeah,
get solitary
yeah.
bees in this. If you want to give that a rub, that's amazing.
Oh yeah, right.
I take this off and hang it in my kitchen. I've got it grown in my living room, just take so it creates a nice
Oh wow.
smell.
Yeah. Oh, fantastic.
Isn't it nice? There's another wee bee.
Yeah.
Yellow bum. I think he's a drone. Could be. I better not say what I think it is because it'll probably be wrong.
Someone will correct us, no doubt.
Yeah.
And you get the
Is this?
This is a plum
just-
tree.
come back for a wee bit. Get that in. Plum tree. Wow.
Plum tree. And wasps are friends of the garden too.
Yeah. Yeah.
And wasps love our plum trees. We've never had a harvest off our plum tree
Because of the wasp.
because the wasps love it so
And
much.
they make their bikes on the trees?
They do everything
Yeah.
on these two.
And what else have we got here?
What have we got now?
That's a hosta right enough, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
That, what else we got? Where's our mint?
Why? You just talked about mint. I think that's it over here, isn't it?
I think that. Yeah. I think that's it right there.
Oh, this is a chocolate mint.
chocolate mint.
Dark chocolate mint.
Oh,
What's it called, Anne? Chocolate mint.
Chocolate mint. Yeah.
And it smells like chocolate mint.
It does that. Yeah.
And there's a wee forget-me-not in the middle.
Oh, I love forget-me-nots.
I love
yeah.
forget-me-nots.
I see one over there, and that's one there as well.
Yeah.
There we are.
Beautiful.
You get much problems with invasive weeds and so forth?
Yes.
Yeah.
Loads, but that gives us something to do at gardening club. I like weeding because I like talking as well. I like weeding.
Straight up to the weeds.
I talk to the weeds because it's sometimes when you've got a mental health problem, you don't always want to speak to people. You want to just go off. I want to be on my own. I don't want to mix or talk today, and that's the beauty of volunteering at a garden.
Yep.
That you can do that, and you can just take yourself off and do some weeding. Yeah.
So what's the...
This is us.
On your summit there, that's
This is
the...
Belville
Oh, right. Yeah.
Community Garden Trust.
Yep.
Project, yeah.
Which I love. I've been a huge supporter.
You come just once a week? On a
Oh no,
Wednesday?
no, I'll come about 3 times a week.
Really?
Yeah, on a Friday we have a community meal that we
Oh, yeah.
serve to. We get supermarket waste and we turn it into something nice and give it free to the community, because this area of Greenock is one of the most deprived areas in Scotland.
Anne was saying when things are being harvested, they'll also get used in the Friday afternoon.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. It's magic.
But you said you're not in the kitchen, so I take it you don't make
No,
meals.
I'm the meter and greeter. I'm the one that I try to make people feel comfortable, and that's just what I do. I introduce myself and I show them where the toilets are, things like that. I'm comfortable with that.
That's the main thing. Yep.
Because when I
Yes.
came in here, the first thing I asked
That's
was,
first place
Yes,
you went to.
right in there. Yeah, that's what I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a wee apple tree behind you.
Oh, an apple tree.
Yeah,
Ah,
this one
I can
here.
see that.
You can see the wee apples.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we are. Look at that.
Yeah.
How long will they be ready to?
I'm not 100%
A few months,
sure.
a month or so. Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, we never get really a crop off of this apple tree.
No.
The community come and takes it,
Mhm.
and that's fine. You know,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
what
yeah.
community garden's all about.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
That's another wee type of mint.
Type of mint there.
Yeah, and loads of mint here.
Oh yeah.
Angelica.
Angelica.
what would you use that for then?
I don't know, because again, I'm not in the kitchen, but the root smells like gin.
Gin.
know that,
yes.
yes. Yes, that's how you can tell it's Angelica. If you dig up the root, and it'll smell of gin. Chives and the flowering.
Chives, yeah, look at that. They're beautiful.
Mhm.
The bees were loving them as well.
Exactly.
So
We're just letting them flower so that it
bees.
feeds the bees.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Would you, if you wish to eat those, would you better not to have them flowering?
You can actually eat the flowers. The flowers are edible.
Oh,
I wouldn't at this stage because they're too dry.
off a wee bit, yeah.
Yeah, but when they're, you can use them in food. They're edible and they're very peppery. Yeah, got a lovely peppery taste. You can literally just pick it off. And
I was speaking to Anne earlier on, she was saying that the garlic and whatever, and I think she said chives were part of the same family as the
yeah,
onions.
that's sorry.
All right, what's got
That's
the progress?
yeah.
Sorry about that.
Yeah. Yes, you were saying I.
Yeah, so they're edible flowers, which is wonderful.
Good.
Yeah, and this is they're
Well,
black
this is the new
berries. This is
yep.
our new fruit cage,
fruit cage.
which the cabin crew have been
Hard at work.
building hard at work. As you can hear in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah, there they are, working away.
Putting up a netting.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Excellent.
So
Excellent.
it's a really, really good setup. They've worked really, really hard on it.
Okie doke. Well, thank you very much for
You're very welcome. You're
talking to
welcome
us on
back.
the video. Thank you very much. Great
Anytime.
to see Belville Community Garden. Really
Thank you.
enjoyed.
Thanks.
Now in the video, we'll take a walk through some more of Belville Community Garden, and starting with the beautiful roses. Look at that. Gorgeous, aren't they? And you've got Sweet William just next to the roses.
I'm here, babe.
Yes, just after your name, Willie. Nice roses and Sweet William. You can see the pinks there, and there's some white here. I'll just film the little white ones around this side here. There we go, look at that. Nice. And again, those sweet william. I'm going to get into the butterfly section of the garden, the butterfly garden. And there you go, there was a little butterfly just flying past us there. You're in the butterfly garden at Belville Community Garden. And look at that collection of geranium. Nice purple from the geranium. Just see that butterfly there again. Excellent, great to see. It's a nice purple geranium. And just down here we've got a pink hydrangea. Nice hosta in there as well, along with sweet williams all over this section of the butterfly garden. Just seeing this little section, got lots of primulas as well. Love primulas because you can just keep on dividing those, and once they keep growing they get much bigger. You can just keep on dividing them and you can have that ever-ending supply of primula. There's still some colour on the primula at the moment, right there. Nice display from the hanging baskets. And lavender. And there's a little pond here as well. Just see some foxglove there. That is a nice plant. I love foxglove. The bees, and absolutely love those. The foxglove. So here's a foxglove. Other name for foxglove is digitalis. Yeah, there you go, bees. There's two there, and yeah, two of these here on this little foxglove plant. They love the digitalis, so they do. That's one of their favourites. Another lavender. So the butterfly garden section. Absolutely beautiful here. Look at those geraniums. Thank you once again to John, Anne and Michelle for talking to us here on this video. It was great to visit the community garden, the Belville Community Garden Trust right here in Greenock. Really enjoyed our visit. All the fantastic bees that we've been seeing throughout the course of the video, and our little walk through the butterfly garden. Absolutely fantastic. Really enjoyed our visit. Thank you for joining me, David, here on this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.